Hey everybody, Asher here, and today we are taking a look at Xenonauts 2. Thank you to Golden Hawk Interactive and Hooded Horse for providing me a pre-release code to take a look at this. If you're unfamiliar with Xenonauts, it is very much in the style of the original old-school XCOM games. Let's actually go ahead and load into sort of the game that I was working on yesterday, just to kind of get through. As if you're not familiar with this channel, when I do these previews, I try to make sure that you don't have to watch me stumbling through the UI elements. So this is a little bit into the campaign at this point, but the premise of this game is very XCOM-esque style, where there is the world uncooperating, aliens are on the horizon to actually overthrow the world, and there's one clandestine organization hiding in the shadows trying to unite everybody to actually fight the alien menace. And I don't know if there's a pause button here. Okay, we're just gonna do like this right now then, but you can see we are based in South America. I did just finish another mission and we'll be flying back here. I will say that old school XCOM is a game that I didn't really get into or play. I think part of that has to do with my two major childhood fears being alien abduction and mass extinction events, so I didn't really learn to face that fear until, well, when I was older. But I have played a lot of the newer XCOM and XCOM 2, including on this channel. So let's go through while we're supposedly flying back here, just to go through a little bit of what the game looks like here, because that's what y'all are here for. You have your base, and we have two things that we have flying in a hangar here. You see Angel 2 or Angel 1. We go to our little hangar screen here. We also have a drop ship, which you'd be very familiar with if you played the original XCOM. I'm already trying to build up some other things here. They gave me $2 million in funds, which is very nice, and I feel like I am probably using this incorrectly here. But you'll also notice that we have Latin America base. Looks like there's other bases I'll be able to build. Once again, Xenonauts 1 is a game that was always on my radar, but never quite got to, so I'm glad to be able to look here. I love the scientist here, not just for the flowing locks, but also the door was closed for a reason, Commander. He does not want to see me ever. When I first started this research, I think his exact words were, "Yes, please tell me how to do my job, Commander." Then we have our, I guess, Russian engineer here who's building some armor, although we do have plenty of armor here. I can't build any of these yet because I don't have another hangar. Do I have room for another hangar? We certainly have the money for a hangar. I guess I can put it like that. Hangar in 12 days. Cool. And then we can build a third airplane here, because much like XCOM, you have your squad of people. Let's not mention that one of them got shot and killed, and that's why I have an area available on the Skyhawk now. We can go through here through their stats and try to micromanage and see who gets what. I think it was actually one of my shotgun people that died, which is a little bit annoying, but I think I'd rather have maybe a rifleman here. We'll see. You don't have anybody running around with katanas like in XCOM 2. Base stores, defense armor, armory. Obviously, we have lots of stuff available here. Like I said, I don't mind clicking through the menus a little bit, but since we do have some people that were injured last time, we are going to have to try to maybe work through what else is here. And I think going back here, I do actually want to have one of these people be assigned to assault. Accuracy, we don't care as much about. Strength would be good for assault, I guess, maybe. So yeah, you seem like perfect. Assault, give me that gun. Skyhawk 1, can't assign there. Maybe we can do it this way. This is probably worth time mentioning that as a game that is still in pre-release, there's always things that are still in development. So if I'm having trouble selecting a soldier, it may just be because there's some UI elements that aren't necessarily there, but for some reason we're also not auto-filling the dropship. It's fine. We'll do this for now. Okay, well, anyway, let's go back to the map here and let's see if we can blast some aliens. As you can see, we have the whole speed up option, so we sped up there pretty fast. New research projects available to study, because we got lots of materials here. Alien magnetic weapons, Warden combat armor, and xenobiology for the plot. The door was closed here, so we have this research, which will take 2 more days. Analysis of This will actually give us more funding. That's pretty nice. I think I want to start with weapons, though, because, well, we're not going to cancel the other project. Combat vehicles is already something we've already dumped into. So, resource alien alloys. My preliminary analysis of the recovered alien equipment suggests widespread use of a previously unknown metallic substance. The super heavy element is clearly artificial in origin, being far too massive to occur naturally. It's fundamentally unstable in its natural form and thus only ever encountered as an alloy. The properties of these alloys vary dramatically based upon the constituent metals, but appear to range from truly remarkable levels of strength to more exotic behavior, such as superconductivity. This likely occurs because the nucleus of each atom is so large that the orbiting electrons are approaching light speed. Hence, the element is governed not by the established rules of classical physics, but by the bizarre possibilities of quantum physics, or maybe some other process entirely that we don't understand. One suspects we will find many uses for these alien alloys as my research continues. However, given we lack the technologies to synthesize them ourselves, we'll need to scavenge them, which really goes back down to the idea that just because we don't necessarily know how something is made doesn't mean that we don't know how to use it. Oh, look, we have alien autopsy as well. Oh, it kind of looks humane a little bit. Sightings of diminutive extraterrestrials with pallid gray skin and oversized black eyes are a common thread among eyewitness reports of alien activity. By the way, it's the year 2009, and the Berlin Wall's still up. Other prelim stuff here. It appears we may have encountered the culprits. The section stands less than 5 feet tall. Secton. Huh. Know that name. And possesses substantially less muscle mass than an average human adult. Their physiology is nonetheless fascinatingly similar to our own, with mammalian circulatory system and largely recognizable internal organs. The head contains the most significant differences. The brain is relatively large and has a distinctly unfamiliar structure, while the eyes are at least 3 times the size of a human equivalent. Unsurprisingly, this grants sectons excellent vision. How do we know that? The mouth is present, but is underdeveloped and hidden below several folds of skin. The teeth suggest an omnivorous diet, yet no food is present in the stomach. Instead, a number of metal ports are dotted around the spine. However they evolved, it appears the creatures now receive their nutrition directly into their bloodstream. Battlefield reports suggest sectons can cover ground quickly, but are generally weak combatants with average accuracy and reflexes, and otherwise poor physical attributes, yet they also become markedly more formidable when encountered in groups, somehow placing their shots with unerring accuracy whenever a secton is nearby, which is interesting because I definitely got critted and lost one of my people by a secton that did sort of a running shoot maneuver and just blasted my unit for like 3 times his life bar. That's fun. Though these creatures could not be underestimated, one nonetheless suspects that they will encounter rather more deadly extraterrestrials in due course. So, anytime we go back to there, we can just resume here. Our engineers in Latin America have completed work here. Let's do another engineering project. We don't have the aircraft right now. Your ceaseless interruptions do not enhance my productivity. Well, pardon me, sir/madam. So we have alien tracking here. We have a Mars combat platform, mechanical armed reconnaissance system. So we can possibly bring that as well. All right, I'll just, if you want to read this, then I'll let you read it here. So new research project. Let's do alien magnetic weapons now. 8 days. If we go to engineering here, we can go ahead and start crafting some vehicles here. Let's do a Mars, and let's do 2 sentry guns. Seems like fun. It's fun for somebody that likes big metal robots. So right now, since we only have eyes over one area, we have a scientist abducted here, but we can't actually do anything about it. Right now, we have different regions that are in various states of panic. I do have this not on the easiest difficulty because I have beaten XCOM 2 on expert without anybody dying. So I do have some experience in this. It's just been a while since I've played. Our engineers have completed a Mars combat platform. I'd like to actually have some other alien activity. If they said they're coming in weeks here we go. A tactical mission up in the Alaska-Canada border. That's not what that looks like. The cleaners are using this office as a secret intelligence hub. Raiding the site may allow us to capture more data about their organization. So we can capture resources here. The timing is persistent. This gets -10 on the global panic, which is very important here. So we're going to launch from South America. And I would love to have one more person on the Skyhawk. I don't know why we don't. You're at 84% HP. Let's see if we can actually add you now. Okay, I don't know what that was about. Alright. So here's our people. Ingrid, Lev, Tina, who's mostly back. Petra, excuse me. Alessia, Connor, Fernanda, Elena, and Adrian. Let's fight. Adrian did some good sniping for me last time. But you can see, much like XCOM here, it's not XCOM 2 where we have the flying base that flies around everywhere. This is very XCOM 1. We have our little base that we're trying to hide. We originally had one here and got raided. And now we're trying to raid these people here. But you can see if we speed up a little bit, we have to fly in real time. Are we going to get there in the morning? I had a night mission before and had to throw flares everywhere to try to flush out aliens. Okay, so we've completed a sentry gun. Hooray. I guess I should probably work on the story research next, but we'll see what's over here. Like I said, goal is just to kind of take a look at the game, and if you're familiar with the flow here... Hey, we could return to base right now and not do this. We're going to commence a tactical battle. And as I said, if you've played old XCOM, and like I said, just because I haven't played it doesn't mean I haven't seen it. If you know old XCOM, this is all going to look very familiar to you. That's not a bad thing. And obviously, Xenonauts was a successful enough game that we have another one here coming. So get the chopper down and let's go murder somebody. Okay, office buildings being used by the cleaners to gather process intelligence. Retrieving data from the site should help us identify and expose the cleaner command. Cleaners are like the human collaborators for the aliens. This mission cannot be won by eliminating all enemies. The dropship will lift off automatically once your soldiers have returned to it with sufficient captured data. Capture at least 10 cleaner data items from desks within the target building. Return these items. Lose conditions if we lose all Xenonauts. Enemy reinforcements will spawn continuously from turn 6. Only items within the dropship will be recovered, and additional cleaner data will grant further clean network progress and can be sold for $. Okay, Commander, the dropship is touched down. Not suspicious. I'll get in and grab as much as you can, then get back to the dropship. We won't have long. You're absolutely sure this building is under cleaner control? Positive. Well, mostly. Too late to back out now, though. Okay. So we have right here... I can already snipe this fool. Well, I don't think he's overwatched on the first turn. But there's not a great way to, like, look at... like, pull up the enemies here. So we're just gonna... Who do we have? Okay, that's not a zoom in. That's a zoom up and down. Anyway, let's take a look at what we have in the building. This is a one-level building. And it looks like we have a bus here, so... This bus is bussin'. Let's go ahead and move you here. We have 35 points left. We don't have any other view right now. I could try to just... If I run you up here, how do we do the... If we go like this... I don't know if he'll be able to shoot. Yeah, he won't be able to shoot. I know it's like War Tales. I know there's a cancel button here, but we're missing it. Let's put our assault rifle person here. We can always... We can't apparently find a path. So if we put you back here... Okay, apparently we can't walk into the grass there. Fun. Oh, it's because we have people in front of you. Alright, well... Levi, please don't die, I guess. Okay, enemy spotted. See, that's really useful information. Because we do have grenades. I love grenades. And this will let us blast down the walls, too. So... Alright. Alright, so you're a little bit injured, but doesn't look like we have anything too terrible going on here, so and we can't really back you up very well. Let's take a look at you. You are our riot cop person with the pistol that also has a demolition charge. Let's see if we can run you up here a little bit. Because you need exactly 29 points to make this happen. So fire in the hole, I guess. So much for being a covert mission, right? Okay, we can't actually shoot at you yet, but since he's been hit, if we had flashbanged him, it would have been a little bit different. But we did open the door, so that's a plus. You actually do have a possibility of shooting somebody. You just can't hit them. Okay, that's too bad. Let's maybe move you... Can we move you up here? You only have 4 left, but it's fine. Because we can always crouch you. Alright. So let's get you up here. This seems like a terrible idea. I love it. And then, like the usual shit with XCOM style games, you have your percentage chance to hit or percentage chance to not be hit. You also have these time points. Rotating my units will kind of change up that. There doesn't seem to be like a hard run command. Can we actually get to the bushes here? Because I want to make sure that we can get in and like start actually doing stuff as fast as possible. Okay, not like that. Let's just do the next soldier button. Still you, next soldier. We have 7 for you, 14 for Mr. Shotty got shot here. Okay, you do have a med kit, so let's walk you up here. Med kit our friend. And let's get you slightly out of danger. That'll do. Okay, we want to have our sniper over here a little better, so let's put you there. Sniper up here. I don't think we can make it on top of the bus. Although that bus is very kindly not moving. And we have our assault heavy person here who can hide behind a bush. Sounds good to me. Oh. Enemy spotted. That's not great. We do have 19. I can potentially hit him with a pistol. Pistol's not going to hit super hard though, so I think the better move here is just to be aggressive, crouch, we can turn. Like I said, these are human collaborators. However, I think we are going to risk the biscuit a little bit here. As you know, I love risking biscuits. And Fernanda here, much less effective at destroying terrain. We could also smoke grenade just to keep him from getting a clean hit here. But I don't like the low chance. I think I'd much prefer, since I actually lost the grenade shot here, to just crouch behind the car and hope for the best. Is that everybody? Alright. So what do we got here? Are you running? Are you starting to delete the data? Okay, we have a miss. We have a hit. We have another hit. Alright, she has 1 bleeding wound. She actually took a lot of damage, but she's not panicked, so that's a plus. Okay. So we have you guys here. Huh. too bad Sniper Buddy can't do too much. If we try to run you here, I will be able to just barely throw a grenade. Hopefully they're not on Overwatch. They shouldn't be. Although that red circle, I feel like I should know what that means, but I don't. Alright, fragmentation grenade. Let's just fragmentate these guys. Really? So he was on Overwatch. Fascinating. Okay. See if we can gun you down. There we go. Got a little bit more of a view in there, and we can... We don't want to run you in too far, because you got hit. So... Let's run our sniper up here. Seems alright. The thing is about this kind of mission is that we are definitely on a clock. So I want to make sure that we are using that clock alright. Okay, are we going to spot anybody else over here? Maybe. Let's crouch for now. Said some of these moves are very aggressive, but that's okay. Okay, and another shotgun friend. She could break through the window, but for now we gotta run around the phone. Oh, apparently through the phone booth. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Let's see, we don't have too much here other than desks which magically supply low cover. We do have some office equipment here. We actually have quite a bit of office equipment here, so let's duck it down. See if we can get maybe some Overwatch support over here. Preferably without friendly firing our friends. Okay, this desk actually... It's hard to tell if they offer cover from the UI here. Okay, it looks like they have low cover. Alright. So she has 35 left. She has 8 left now, so not Overwatch support, but we'll crouch anyway. We are going to see if we can kind of have you get over here. We want you to turn there. Who'd I miss? This guy. Okay, sniper here is fine. Okay. You can heal yourself, right? There you go. It's not like War Tales where you can't heal yourself. So we'll keep you at the ready. Intern. Okay, enemy. Enemy's approaching. Enemy has our flank. Enemy just opened a second door for us. Okay, yeah, there's our extra tooltips here. So it's our turn. Capture data from computer desks. I think the first thing we need to do, though, is try to do a flanking maneuver here if we can. Let's go like this. See, we gotta be closer. And that's XCOM, baby. Just a swing and a miss. Literally pump shotgun, 3 shots, hit the wall twice. Alright, well. Let's get you here. We're gonna break through a window, of course, because what is stealth? Wow, the dodgiest of dodgers. Crouch here. Okay, now the danger starts. So we need 10 datas from the dropship. Somehow, this doesn't take time. I do have some concerns about all this, like, black space right here, so... let's go ahead and open that door. And we got another friend. Just hanging out. Alright, so we see some other computers over there. That's a plus. We can try to shoot him. Seems fine. Can we get lucky twice? I don't know about that. Okay. Enemy Overwatch, but we have a riot shield that has some life, so that's good. We have all assault friends at this point. Okay. Not the best. And you can't throw a grenade right now either, so we need to hide you. Okay, fortunately did not get hit. Flashbang would have been better to actually cancel the Overwatch here. We can't actually get through the terrain yet, so there is a way to actually blast through this, but right now the office setting not necessarily meshing with what I'm trying to do. Okay, I have a small chance to hit my friend. Apparently that's not great either. Alright. Good show. Okay, oops, did not mean to do that. That was too far of a run. Alright. Oh, yeah, we can totally capture this. Alright, we can totally capture this too, right? Alright. Why stand next to the computers? So, once again, the enemy reinforcements will be arriving shortly. We can potentially throw a demolition charge next turn. I just have some serious concerns about my friend's survival this turn, with accidentally leaving him out in the open like a terrible commander. Alright. Because that was what we call a good old-fashioned misclick. So I have one person who can still move. It's you. Okay, if I put you here, got 48. We have currently no chance of hitting that. Still 37. Got a 35% chance of hitting that. We can throw a smoke grenade. Oh my god, are you serious, game? Alright, well, there's no undo action button, I don't think. But we're just gonna have to live with smoke grenading ourselves on accident when I was just trying to look at the UI. Okay, well. There we go. We are in trouble. Yep. It's exactly what I was trying to avoid. So, one little misclick there, that's on me. you're dead. Running out into the middle never seems like a great idea, but look at that. Now all the shotguns are swinging. Let's just work our way over here. Okay, more office goodies here. I swear to God. Okay, we're gonna... What turn are we on, by the way? Also, we're standing on our dead friend, so hopefully we don't have to worry about things like that. Hey, you! I got some good news for you, okay? You got 10 shots of 24, 3 shots of 38. Can't actually do that, so... Well, there we go. Okay, who else can fire here? You potentially can. You definitely can. Let's be a little bolder here. Or we can just XCOM it, that's also fine. You can switch to your pistol. Possibly do some friendly fire here, or get 42 damage. That's also fine. Of course, now you can't move to safety, but when does that matter? Okay, we need to get you all... Not necessarily like that, but we need to get you up in here. So we got some more computer datas over here and over there. Why are you running outside? That's not very smart. So I think what we need to do is just kind of sweep over to the left, because we don't have a ton of turns left, but we have another computer terminal right here. I don't think anybody's grabbed. Can you grab it? Apparently not. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well, you gotta... Let's leave you right there. Cool. Not you, not you, not you, not you. Just you. What? That's, unless I already grabbed it, and that's why we're getting that error. Oh, good. Oh, that's fantastic. And we can't move out of the way. Okay, well, we may lose some more people here. That's a risk I'm willing to take. Oh, good. Enemy activity through here, too. Swing and a miss. Swing and a hit. Told you before that running through the middle here seemed like a terrible idea. Alright. So we know Flavin is having a bad day. Ooh. We know that somebody's over here. Why are you doing this? Guess it's because you're here. Alright. Do we not have eyes on anybody here? Is this not computer data? These are just regular old computers. Why do I hear Pac-Man sounds? Okay, so there's that friend. That's also a stupidly risky move. That didn't work. Now we're just showing our backs to people. Cool. Don't know why we suddenly can't grab that data, but it's fine. Okay. There's got to be something up here, but once again, this is pre-release. This is the stuff that happens sometimes in pre-release. Okay, we have our sniper over here still. Okay. That worked like it was supposed to, for once. Okay. I'm officially unsure about what's happening here. That's okay. We definitely have some more computers over here. But we have other computers that we can't actually get to, so... I'd love to hear in the comments section if it's just something I'm doing wrong. Because if it is, that's... totes great. That's kind of a waste. Hello, friend. Goodbye, friend. Okay, so right-clicking. That's what we do here. Anybody else failing to use computers? Alright. I'll leave you like that. It's not my favorite, but you'll at least be on pistol overwatch. Then you're totally exposed. So that's fun. I mean, I could try to shoot this person, but I'm not going to hit. Kind of the same here. I actually have a tiny shot at hitting, but we'll end the turn. Okay. Shooting the person with the riot shield. That's nice. All of our Overwatch here. Heads up, the first cleaner reinforcements have arrived and they're coming. Grab whatever you can and get back to the chopper. Alright, well. Why is that? Okay. Okay. We got two hostiles here. There's our cleaners. So we know where they're coming from. So it looks like these just regular support desk are not that. That's going to be our last one. Alright. So can we get a flank here? Really? Really? I guess technically he's sitting in the smoke too, but... Okay, well... Love that main tank energy where we just gotta get the F out. Alright. Wow. This guy's just... I want to have some of what he's having. Alright. I think we can just start to get people out. Because the more we tarry, the more people will come on down. Let's see if we can just start backing out here. You could always escape via the roof. Next round. Sniper friend has a 50% chance of hitting. Or 31. There we go. Agent has fallen unconscious. But not dead, of course. Alright, let's get the F out of here. Okay, and it should be every round the cleaners come through here. There we go. It's exactly where I had some concerns. Now, once again, if our goal is to get in and get out, we just need to get in and get out. Problem is there's not a lot of cover up here, and it looks like they can get up there too. And the ladder's down there, so... This is... probably safer. Alright. Okay, and... Wow, can't actually break through those windows. Okay. That's fine. Everything is fine. Get you back to the dropship. Probably want our sniper for fire support. But why, right? Okay. Don't want to exit through the courtyard. Because we have made a hot mess of this area. For sure. Nice that we can keep our movement going here with everyone else available. Interesting, the pathfinding was having problems there, but it's okay. Should be able to get out next few rounds. Assuming the cleaners don't start reinforcing from other sides of the map. Somebody's not very happy with us at all. Alright. So let's start by getting you on the boat. Really hope we don't fail this mission just because our dead person had some fragments. Because that is a possibility. Okay, no. That's who we want. Some of y'all are not the best runners. But yeah, like old XCOM, there's not a lot of like quality of life. Hey, let's auto-click through this shit faster. So I am just gonna spin and turn and hope that we can get out of here in time. Hide behind this, I guess. See if we don't get insta-gib critted. Let's get you all on here. If I could stop misclicking, that'd be nice. So that's 8. I really hope you have some data, or it's gonna get awkward because I have to go back for the dead person. Or I just fail the mission. Yeah, we know. Okay, so there's that activity. Please be 10. 11. Okay, good. So the person that died didn't actually have anything of use other than his life. So, rip. Oh man, I remember my old XCOM 2 videos. I'd edit out the loading screen and it would make processing the videos take so much longer because my computer had such a shitty processor. It took hours and hours and hours. Like for a 1 hour video, it would take 4 hours to video process it. So, fun times. So he gets +1 stats because he got a Crimson Heart. She gets a Crimson Heart. Petra gets a Dead Heart. We did get 11 cleaner data, so that's a plus. But yeah, one of these things that it turns into is that we have to manage our people pretty well here. But cleaner operations, there's our cleaners, very nice. Hey, Commander, looks good work recovering all this data. I'm still sifting through it, but it looks like you've provided me enough loose threads to begin unraveling the entire cleaner control network. The bad news is that it's a lot harder than I expected. They're using almost a dozen obscure but highly classified government intelligence agencies to disguise their operations and hide their chain of command. Shocking. Realistically, we need to assume those agencies have been subverted and are fully under alien control. How extraterrestrial influence reaches this deep, I'm not sure, but I certainly don't like the implications. Although digging into classified entities isn't exactly easy, I've seen enough to suggest we're dealing with potentially thousands of cleaners. They seem to mostly work in small field teams that receive orders and supplies directly from their regional command cell, operating independently of other teams in the area. The structure ensures a captured agent cannot compromise the wider organization, but it has its own vulnerabilities. Eliminating a command cell would effectively knock out cleaner operations in an entire region. Their field teams would be left without orders, starved of supplies, and unable to link up with one another. We don't know the exact location of these regional command cells yet, but once I make enough progress cracking the structure of the cleaner network, it should become obvious. Then I'll mark them on the geoscape. That's the globe. As soon as I have a fix. Ultimately, though, our goal is to find their headquarters. This will give us an opportunity to decapitate their entire organization with a singular strike. Probably the only way to put an end to the cleaner threat for good. So it's not just aliens, it's humans. So bottom of the screen, capturing additional cleaner data will do that. So cleaner network, 22%. So these guys are going to fly back eventually. But yeah, that's Xenonauts kind of in a nutshell here. We do have our soldiers. We can recruit soldiers, so we do, because obviously we have some casualties, unfortunately. Now, one of these, granted, was a tutorial. You have to die. So Casey, that sucks for you. But Petra, that's a misclick, so that one was on me. But yeah, I'm sure there's all kinds of stats that matter very much. I really like things like bravery to make sure the people don't panic. Elijah Adams just seems like a really good all-arounder here. Looks like another good assault person. I wouldn't mind someone with like super high accuracy. Maybe Yalu, I guess Wang wouldn't be how you pronounce it, but seems like a decent sniper. But yeah, that's kind of the run of the game here. You get your missions. You do eventually get to shoot down UFOs and stuff. If you want to see more of this, I'm thinking of putting out another pre-release video or a few. But if you got any questions or things you want to see, there you go. Do tell me how to do my job. There we go. Your palace of science over here. But we almost have another hangar, which means we almost have another flyboat that we can build, which is nice because we can shoot down aliens. That was part of the tutorial. Let's see if we can get to that real quick. But yeah, this is pretty much going to cover it here. Let's just read about alien and magnetic weapons real quick. But like I said, if you want to see more, let me know. This is Xenonauts 2. It's coming out soon. Obviously, review embargoes are still up, but the developer did once again supply me with the CD key and did give permission to do preview content. So we're counting this as kind of a look at the game. And if you're familiar with XCOM, this is an old hat for you. If you're like me and maybe came in on the newer ride here, there's some conveniences that intentionally are not here, and some people would say that that would enhance the game here. But there are a variety of different magnetic weapons employed by the extraterrestrials, each with their own unique strengths and weaknesses, but all appear to utilize the same coil gun technology to accelerate their projectiles. The design is relatively straightforward. The barrel contains the linear alignment of electromagnetic rings which flip polarity as the bullet passes through them, first pulling it towards the ring, then pushing it away. High rates of fire remain possible as the electronics in the gun can time the process to a microsecond. Aside from the greater muzzle velocity, magnetic weapons thus act much like conventional firearms. This even applies to their ammunition, which bears a striking resemblance to human equivalents, which makes sense considering they're similar to human physiology. You can cut off a lot of things if you shoot somebody's liver, for instance. I believe this is deliberate. The extraterrestrials almost certainly have access to more deadly weapons than these, as a coil gun is a relatively low-tech solution for a species capable of interstellar travel. One suspects they are sacrificing firepower for subterfuge. Sadly, the aliens have taken precautions to prevent us turning their own weapons against them. Their trigger mechanism is DNA locked to the intended user, something easily defeated in a laboratory, but not on the battlefield. Nonetheless, we still have learned a great deal by studying them. Indeed, it should be relatively straightforward, even in the low standards of our engineering department, to manufacture similar electromagnets from alien alloys and create barrel accelerators that boost the damage of our own firearms. Hooray! And we have all these new research projects. I will tell you how to do a job. We're gonna research some plot here, but I'm gonna call this a video here. I think an hour is a pretty good point to look. We saw a little bit of the outside game, a little bit of the management, which is always part of your XCOM style stuff. Saw a little bit of a tactical mission, and I apologize for not remembering that you need to right click to look at the computer terminals and stuff. And obviously, this is one of those things where even though it's late in development, it is still in development. So this is not the final game, but it is a solid package just the same. So I do look forward to diving into this further. If you want to know more, if there's something specific you want to see, let me know. If there's any advice you want to give me, I'm always an open book to that. So this is Asher. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Keep your loved ones close. Keep your eyes on the skies, apparently. At least recent news or constant rumors. But hey, we'll do this again another time. Thanks for watching. You all have a great weekend or a great week or whatever you want to call it. Take care.